here we go again with server work. Yeah, that's the same one too. Still looking at my backup server here. And I'm looking at some of these drives and realizing that I don't need the kind of storage that these things are providing. I mean, I did temporarily on this one because I accidentally backed something up that shouldn't have been backed up, but look. Less than 25% usage there. Barely over 20% there. Now, this one is pretty well used. Now this one is already 500 gig, but I don't even really need that much space on that. But I'm going to leave that alone for now. Basically what I want to do is I want to replace these first two. And we're going to try a new methodology for doing this that does not involve erasing and starting again with my backups. I hope. I guess we're about to find out. So in essence what I have to do is I'm going to have to come in here and turn this off. Yes, shut it down. Hopefully it doesn't decide to turn back on. I'm going to come over here and grab a hard drive. This is the one that we're going to use, SATA 6 gigabit per second. This is a 500, right? Yeah, capacity 500 gigabytes. I'm going to hook this up right here. And we'll power the machine on. Okay, back at the web console, you can see here is our new disk. Unused. I'm going to initialize it. I'm going to create a directory. We'll just call it temp. I am not going to add it as a data store. Even though it looks like it did it anyway. No, it did not add it as a data store. Good. So, now, I need to come to an administration console. This is a command I usually use. I just did a trial run just to see what would happen. So let's copy all this stuff. There's a task running. Oh, console. Alright. You take a look, you can see disk activity. So this is a non-destructive way of doing this. We'll just have to sit and wait for all of that to finish, because goodness only knows how long that's going to take. Okay, so that transfer is now done. So, the next thing I need to do is I'm going to disable these . Okay, there they are. So I want to move... Oh, sorry, no, I don't want to do that. Not yet. Backup 1, we'll take a backup of... go figure. We'll move temp to backup 1. So that's there. We will enable backup 1. Alright. So we'll close that. Come back in. And shut down again. Now we'll do our drive replacement. Okay, new disk in. Let's see what happens. I've removed the old one, it's sitting right there, completely. So let's hope. What I want to do is I want to ensure that this thing actually boots without missing any drives. Okay, that's certainly promising. Come back over here. You do not have a valid subscription. Looks like all our disks are in place. Our data stores. Why are we having an error message? Ah, that's why. Yeah, there's our boo-boo, right there. So, we'll change that just so that it matches. This shouldn't change, but this mount point needs to change. Alright. Save it. We'll exit this console. And we'll reboot again. This process takes a little bit longer than I anticipated, to be honest. But, in theory at least, I come back over to this. Go back to my disks. It is mounted. Looks like it's mounted in the right place. I go back to my data stores. There it is. That's where it should be. Right there. So now I'm going to have to do the same thing with this. But, I mean, that second verse, same as the first. You've already seen it, and given the time, I think I'm going to save that for later. But at least for now, I got this up and running again, and I'm not wasting a 1 terabyte hard drive on that. And the side benefit is that this drive is a 3 gigabit per second drive. The one that I put in is 6 gigabit per second, so a little bit of a speed bump there too. But that's pretty much it for that. So, thanks for watching, and if you have any comments, feel free to leave them below.